What's up YouTube? This is Jay Santy, or Jared, whatever you want to call me. And today I'm making this video to start my series, the GB History series that I mentioned a couple videos back. I mentioned that I was going to be starting this series and a GB tips series. So this is going to be the first video of my history series. So I already announced what this is going to be, but I'll go over it real quick. Basically, the series is just going to be over how I got into game battles and like when I started and how I started and stuff like that, just to let you guys know like who I am and how I got into it and everything. So let's get going. Basically, I got introduced to game battles in COD 4, and I knew what it was. I knew it was competitive, like gaming, but I wasn't sure how real it was or how like it really worked, I guess you could say. So I played my first match in COD 4, and it was just a 1v1 singles match on Shipment, I believe. And I ended up winning that match, so I won my first match in GB history. And during that match, after that match, I took a break and didn't play for about another year. And in a World at War, I was playing actually my dad was playing pubs. And for those of you that didn't know, my dad does play pubs. Yeah, he plays Xbox. But he was playing pubs, and he met this guy named Ninja King 101. And he told me that this guy was actually like really good, so I should start playing with him. So me and Ninja King started playing together, and we got to know each other. And I found out that Ninja King, or Edward, I'm going to call him Edward because that's what I'm used to calling him. But I found out that he played competitively on a site called Game Battles. And as I said, I already heard of game battles before, but I wanted to get back into it because I stopped, and I wanted to become a competitive gamer because I was just a pub player, and I thought I was all that like any cocky pub player does. So I wanted to try to get to the next level. So Edward was on a couple teams with players called Most Def 121. You guys may have heard me mention him in a video before. Another guy called Wu-Tang 212. You also might have heard of him before. And another guy called the Dusty Mop. Or not the Dusty Mop. Back then he was FC Mop in 75. But anyways, Edwards was on a couple teams. So in World at War, I tried to get on some of his teams, and his main team was a hardcore search and destroy team on the hardcore ladder, and they were on top for multiple seasons. And Edward, I tried to get on that one. Edward tried to help me out, but I couldn't get on that because I had no experience. I had no proof that I was good. So I joined on their bolts team. And back then in World at War, they had a bolts ladder where all you used was the bolt action rifles. And yeah, so I joined up on the bolts team, and I'll go from there on the next video. That's just the first one. So right now, just joined my first team, just starting to get back into game battles and meeting some people. And next video, you'll find out what happens next. So please comment, like, and subscribe as normal, guys. Thank you for watching, and peace out, YouTube. See you next time.